Good morning. I am once again wearing this green hoodie. It's my favorite hoodie. I'm once again snuggling with Tully. And I have two current hyperfixations. One of them is trying different Alani energy drinks. Today we are gonna try Juicy Peach. I do enjoy peach flavored things. Very peachy. I think I would probably get this one again. But I think my all-time favorite so far is the cherry slush one. Pretty good. This is one of my two hyperfixations at the moment. I love trying new energy drinks. My second hyperfixation at this current point in time is SpongeBob show theories. I love SpongeBob. I have been a SpongeBob fan from the very beginning. I remember when that show came out. I think it was like 99 or 2000. I remember being a kid. I remember seeing the commercials about it on Nickelodeon, and I always loved it from the very beginning of watching that show. And apparently it's still going, which I actually didn't know about. They're still making new episodes as of today, which that in itself is like, what? I watched it all the time as a kid. I still watch it from time to time now, the older episodes. I haven't really seen a lot of the newer ones. I have been digging into these theories about this show, and my mind is blown. The ways that there are certain subplots, there are these certain like side stories with characters that happen in the show. I'm convinced now that the writers of this show are masterminds, are geniuses, because these like side little plots are all interwoven throughout the entire show. And I've been watching all these videos on these different theories, how they're incorporated into the show and how they're all connected. I don't know. SpongeBob is just such a cool show. It's so interesting to me. Oh, I think it's so funny, but in a different type of way that you don't see in a lot of cartoons. Like, the characters are all, you know, like these cute little creatures, and they do kind of give off this like lovey-dovey, cutesy little facade. But there's so much depth to that show. There are so many kind of like dark humor moments and just these bizarre, absurd characteristics about the sea creatures in the show. It takes the humor to another level. So I've just been digging into SpongeBob theories, man. And I love it. And I love it. I also love what a like retro feel that show has, you know? It's so like 60s, the music, the general vibe. I don't know, maybe I'll get more in depth like in another video and I'll talk about more of my discoveries. Can't pick one to talk about right now, but like Patrick is secretly a genius. And the whole show is like this underwater nature documentary being viewed by humans. Like SpongeBob and, you know, all his friends, the creatures under the sea, they don't know that they're being recorded. There's a lot more stuff with Sandy. She's a squirrel from Texas. What's she doing underwater? I'm about to investigate theories on the rock bottom episode, which is one of my favorite episodes of all time. I'm having fun, I don't know. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it. Why in rock bottom do all the sea creatures look like super different? They all look like prehistoric and creepy. They all speak a different language. How are you? You know? What's that all about? I also just think it's so interesting how much Steven Hillenburg, the main writer of the show, how versed he was in marine biology. He actually used to teach marine biology at this institute. I don't know, just how much of that he incorporated into the show with Bikini Bottom too, and how it's based off of a real life location. One of the best shows ever written, I'm gonna say right now. SpongeBob and also Breaking Bad. Okay, one last thing, because this is like blowing my mind. I know, Deli, I know. You know, on the end of the rock bottom episode, when SpongeBob is floating up with the glove balloon, he's being floated back up to Bikini Bottom. He's like, thank you, whatever, bye. The fish dude, he's like, yeah, you're welcome. Why did he speak English and not the rock bottom language? You know? That was a moment in that show. What's up with that? I'm trying to figure that out right now, who this fish dude is at the end of the Rock Bottom episode. If you're a fan of the show, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. The guy who's just like, yeah, you're welcome. What's up with that? None of the other creatures talk like that. They're all like, yo, have, reach, rock, bottom. I'm gonna figure out who this dude is. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. I'm not gonna explain why right now. It's just a little too much. Also, I need to find out if there are any Bubble Buddy theories, because that's also one of my favorite episodes of all time because of the high tide moment, this moment here. Like, what is that? What is the significance of that fish dude dying? And when you think about it, that's one of my favorite episodes, but it's pretty sinister because Bubble Buddy killed that surfer fish dude. All right, I don't know. I just feel like there's more to investigate with that. Basically, the moral of the story here is that Bubble Buddy is a complete and total sociopath. I mean, I know. He straight up killed that one surfer fish dude. Bubble Buddy is a complete and total sociopath. Walter White also exhibits sociopathic behaviors. Is Bubble Buddy actually Heisenberg?